Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nonada Najiha binti Saarani and this is my others group members. Our title is The Aggression Behavior in Sport among FSR Athletes in UiTM Perlis. Our objective is to identify the aggression behavior in sport among FSR athletes in UiTM Perlis and to identify the difference of aggression behavior in sport among FSR athletes in UiTM Perlis between gender. Next is hypothesis. HA1, there is a difference of aggression behavior in sport among FSR athletes in UiTM Perlis between gender, and HO1, there is no difference of aggression behavior in sport among FSR athletes in UiTM Perlis between gender.
Assalamualaikum and hi guys, my name is Nur Iman Bidiazi Afa. I'm from SRT666. So today I will show you guys on how to use SPSS to get data from your data collection. The first step is you need to import the Excel data of your data collection from your PC or laptop into SPSS. You can click on File, Import Data, then choose the folder that you keep your data. Just click OK, then SPSS will automatically key in your data. Next, ensure that there is no data missing. Next, ensure that your tab is correct according to the variable. Then, change the measure according to the suitability of the variable. As you can see, question 1 until question 29, we use ordinal as the measure of this variable. After that, we change the value according to the data suitability. For example, we use numbers to represent gender. Number 1 is for male, while number 2 is for female. Next, we proceed with another variable, which is program. Number 1 represents diploma program, and number 2 represents degree program. Then we add on semester on each value for semester's data. The last one is we use numbers to represent the scale of question 1 until question 29. Number 1 is for extremely characteristic. Number 2, somewhat uncharacteristic. Number 3, neither uncharacteristic nor characteristic. Number 4, somewhat characteristic. And number 5, extremely characteristic. Next step is to recode the new value for question 7 and question 18. Number 1 represents the old value, which is number 5. Number 2 represents the old value, which is number 4. Number 4 represents the old value, which is number 2. Number 5 represents the old value, which is number 1. While number 3 will remain as the same value. After finish recoding, we reassign the variable to the suitable places. After that, we put the suitable value for the new variable added. Then, we proceed with calculating the total score of each factors. To calculate the total score of each factors, first click on Transform, then click on Compute Variable. The first factors is physical aggression. Key in the equation for physical aggression and enter the suitable equation, which is plus. The question for physical aggression is question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6, question 7 recode, question 8, and question 9. Ensure that you put the right question in the equation. Then click OK. Then you will get the total score for physical aggression factors. Next, repeat the same step towards each factors, but key in the right question according to the factors. Before we proceed to the test, we need to ensure that the measures and values are correct according to the variables. This part is to check the normality of your data. To determine our data is normal or not, we have to do a normality test. The first step, we go to Analyze, and then Descriptive Statistic, then Explore. We put the subscales in the dependent list and gender in the factor list. Next, we go to the plots. Tick the histogram and untick the stem and leaf. Then tick the normality plots with the test and click Continue. Then click OK. Wait for the output and then look at the normality test. The significance value of each subscale shows that the value is more than 0.05. The data is normal. so that we can use the independent t-test.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hajar binti Muhammad Noor. So today, I will continue explain about the manual scoring to generate variables related to the past period aggression question. So in this question, there are 5 subscales which are physical aggression subscale items 1 until 9, verbal aggression subscale items 10 until 14, anger subscales items 15 until 21, and the last one is hostility subscale items 22 until 29. So the score for each scale is the sum or the ratings for each items. The two items 7 and 18 worded in the direction opposite to aggression are reverse score. So the total score for aggression is the sum of this scale score. Higher score indicate higher aggressive behavior. So as we can see from this table, the most athlete preferred subscale is physical aggression. So this is because the highest mean for physical aggression, which is 24.1875 for male and 23.9688 for female, while the lowest subscale is verbal aggression, 13.6250 for male and 14.1563 for female. Meanwhile, for anger, 18.0310 for male and 19.1563 for female. And the last one, for hostility, 22.6875 for male and 23.8438 for female. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Naufal bin Muhammad Khair. Now, I will show and explain how to analyze the descriptive statistic using SPSS for all demographic data and variables related to the questionnaire. Okay, next, click on Analyze, then Descriptive Statistic, then Explore. Okay, next, we put in physical aggression, verbal aggression, anger, and hostility. Then we put gender on the factor list. Then we click plots, we click on histogram, anti on step and leaf, click on normality plots, then continue. Then we click OK. Then we wait for the output. Then we check on the output. Okay, next we click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistic, and Explore. Then we put out the gender. We click Statistic, then OK. Then we check on the output. Okay, next we click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistic, and Frequencies. Then we put in gender. Then we click OK. Next we check on the output. Then we click Analyze, Descriptive Statistic, Frequencies. Then we put out the gender. Then we put in the program. Then we click OK. Then we check on the output. After that, click Analyze, Descriptive Statistic, Frequencies, put out the program. Then we put in semester. Then click OK. Then we check on the output. Okay, next we click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistic, and Explore. Put out all the dependent lists. Then we put in age on the dependent list. Then we click OK. Okay, then we check on the output.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq Farhan Roslan. For this study, the first research objective is to identify the aggression behavior in sport among the FSR athlete in UiTM Perlis. For this research objective, we will use a descriptive analysis to compare the means between the aggression behavior subscale. For the research question number 2 is to identify the difference of aggression behavior in sport among FSR athletes in UiTM Perlis between gender. Because the data of this study is normal, we will use the independent t-test as an analysis for this research objective. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Syed Ahmad Arif bin Syed Abdul Aziz, and I want to show you the steps to analyzing the data of inferential statistics. So we are going to use independent t-test because the normality test shows that the data is normal. So now for the first step is click on analyze, then compare means. After that, choose independent sample t-test. Next, choose the variables which are the subscales such as the physical aggressions, verbal aggressions, anger, and hostility. After that, for the grouping variable, choose gender because you want to analyze on gender. Define group and click OK. So this is the table for independent sample t-test based on gender. From the table, we can see that for all of each subscale is not significant difference because the value is greater than 0.05. So this is the steps of analyzing the data using the inferential statistics. That's all from me. Thank you.